You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating. You're going to be in Vegas, Train.
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's 6:29. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train, and you're getting psyched up about that.
Yeah,
or what?
taken to the friendly skies for the first time since February of 2020.
Wow.
And every time the news has a story about people flying in an airplane, I get more and more scared. Fisticuffs flying everywhere.
Oh, it
was
fine.
able-bodied men. I was wondering what they actually said, but it was able-bodied men. They were looking to hold down that it was a flight attendant.
Yeah. An unruly flight attendant who had enough.
I think he was having a bad time.
Yeah.
But,
you can get your own juice.
That's it.
No, I don't have any more ice.
But, everybody, flying. Looks like, the TSA had more and more, screens going on over the weekend than ever before. So right there at Facebook.com/Shark Morning Show. The question, where did you go the first time you were on a plane?
Ever in your whole life.
Yeah, I got some great answers. I like this one from Linda, 1965, after graduation.
Oh, wow.
To Washington, D.C., small town girl, to conquer the big world.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That must have been really exciting. No wonder she remembers that. I don't think I remember the first time I was on a plane.
Oh, that's relatively common on our list.
Thank God.
Christopher says, I have no idea. I was 2.
Oh, so, okay. All right. Yeah, if you were a baby. I mean, I know that I didn't go until I was significantly old enough to remember. Mm-hmm. And I want to say maybe Florida. Probably Florida.
Okay.
I would say probably.
All right.
That's because that's what we did, right? Back in the day, you vacationed in Florida.
That's exactly. That was what I did. I was 15, and I flew down to Orlando. Part of my cousin was in the Spalding High School band, and sometimes I would help them haul gear. I'd be like a roadie. Yeah. And so it was a cheap thing to go in with the band. So I said, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, okay.
Go to Disney World for that price. Let's go.
Yeah, and you might as well. Yeah. I do remember saying a couple of Hail Marys and wishing that I paid attention more in Catholic school.
Let me tell you this one. Sarah, Mark takes a cake.
Yeah.
Mark on our Facebook says we were headed upstate New York, but had to fly through JFK.
Okay.
Right after the plane took off, a bunch of black smoke started pouring out from under the seats.
Oh, what?
He says, I got scared. Asked the flight attendant if this was okay for that to happen. She said, it's fine. It's just the heat coming on.
She said it's fine.
Yeah, it's just the heat coming on.
Oh.
The flight was quickly diverted to LaGuardia.
Yeah, it was, because that was not fine.
Yeah, and after a long delay, sure enough, we ended up at our destination. I would have
peed. Oh, I think I would have peed.
Yeah, I have never ever. I've had I took a turboprop to Newark once, and that was like riding a knuckleball all the way there. It was bipping and bopping. That was the worst turbulence I ever had. Mm-hmm. But man, never any smoke or like the masks drop down. Oof. Oh man,
my goodness,
I've never had that.
Yeah, I don't like turbulence. I don't like it. I mean, it happens probably in every flight that we take. Because it's the atmosphere or whatever.
Yeah, usually for me, heading out west, it'll happen more when you're heading out west than when you're coming home. We're going into the jet stream, I guess. Oh man, those dips and drops, those are rough. But never smoke. Black smoke rolling out of the vents. Oh, don't worry, it's just the heat. Again? The heat is coming on. That was Mark.
Mark, you definitely If you live to tell that tale, then amen, brother.
You got the winner.
Whoa. Rick Larimore is going to be at the Strand in Dover. Rick Larimore's tribute to Rod Stewart, and you're going to think that you are really seeing Rod Stewart himself.
Wow.
Whoa. It's unbelievable. If you've ever seen Rick, you know that he looks just like Rod Stewart, and he performs just like him, too. That's June 19th at the Strand in Dover, right there on 3rd Street.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This cool thing, got some little COVID updates yesterday. 280 active cases, which is the best active case number we've had here in New Hampshire since September 22nd of last year. We also, at shark1053.com, the Shark app, I had an article yesterday about the National Guard. They've got their own pop-up tent up at Bike Week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, completely free. It's got all 3 flavors. You got Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, and Moderna. You can take your choice.
You can take your pick?
Yeah. And
you can do the one and done Johnson & Johnson?
That's what I thought.
Wow.
Because, yesterday, crummy weather.
Yep.
Today, crummy weather. I thought, it would be a real good day, either yesterday or today. Take the Johnson & Johnson. You're one and done.
Yeah.
And then all the side effects or whatever. Then by tomorrow, the sun comes out again and everything is great, if you're up there for Bike Week.
Yeah.
They've had quite a few customers. I guess the pop-up tent situation is doing really well around New Hampshire. Out in Keene State College, in less than a few hours, they had over 100 people do pop-up vaccinations. I just think, if you're where you are normally, and then all of a sudden there's a tent there with people smiling, saying, come on over, that'll help to get more. Yeah. I don't know.
That's good.
Another thing, too, so I was all proud of that, and then Vermont comes along, they're bragging about having 80%. So,
they can go ahead and brag, I guess. How are the numbers doing with COVID?
Very good. No, we've got our hospitalizations is lower than it's been in a long, long time. I think last August, if I was looking at that correctly, down to 20 hospitalizations in the state, which is half of what Maine has.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good.
280 active cases right now. Again, September 22nd of last year.
Are you going up to Bike Week, by the way?
I don't think so. I'm going to Laconia the next weekend. I'm going to go to Fun Spot on the 26th.
You're just going to miss all the fun.
I know.
Oh, geez. I remember my first year going to Bike Week. It was fairly recently, within the past 10 years, I would say.
It's unbelievable.
I had never really gone and hung out. I mean, I had been to Bike Week, but I always was on the periphery. But this one year, I was just in it. And wow, there were a lot of beads being handed out. I'll just say that about Bike Week.
All right.
Maybe you weren't in the same section that I was in, because you sound surprised about that.
Yeah.
I thought that was a thing. I thought that's what you do at Bike Week.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta give me directions to that section of Laconia.
Welcome to your day. It is Tuesday, and I don't know about this brain strain question train.
I don't know. You don't know about it?
I don't know. I think it might be a little bit too difficult, but what do I know? I know.
I thought it was pretty funny. This kind of made me chuckle. I've been taking some laughers lately, and 18% of New England men are not allowed to do this common household activity. 18% of New England men, they're not allowed to do this common household activity. That's it. I would assume, it could be married men or something like that, but I'll just say 18% of New England men in the house, they're not allowed to do this common household activity. What is it?
So are you implying that the little women in their life,
I'm assuming,
and their little girly brains don't like it when the men do this thing?
I'm assuming. Well, no, it's the men and their dysfunctional brains that they obviously don't have the capabilities to do this safely and with any kind of quality.
All right. Yeah. Well, if you get the answer that we're looking for, you get a fabulous prize, do you not?
Yeah, come on. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Got that 40th anniversary Raiders of the Lost Ark. What a movie that is.
Okay. So there we go. We've got Rick James on the way next on the Sharks.
Got a funny one today, in my humble opinion. 18% of New England men, they're not allowed to do this household activity.
What is it?
Not allowed.
877-45 Shark. Good morning. What's your guess?
Wash dishes.
Oh, it's not wash dishes.
Nope.
Laundry.
No, it's not doing the laundry.
Yeah, I've been forbade to do laundry anymore.
Forbade.
All right. Nice. Well, guess again.
Hey, Sarah, I say it's doing the laundry.
Ooh,
no.
Ed. No, it's not doing the laundry.
No, we just had that as a guess. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's just because...
I ruined our laundry many years ago, and I never had to do it again.
See, that's a way to get out of it.
Is it the pink thing, or was it the bleach thing? What was it, Ed?
Yeah, do you remember how you screwed it up?
I threw them all in together, and they all came out different colors, so Lauren said never again.
Yeah. You know, I have to say, I have to admit, I've done that before, too. It's not just David. I mean, you get tired, It's like, throw them all in there.
No, I did it on purpose so I wouldn't have to do it again.
Oh, I see.
All right, Ed. Try again.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hello, is it do laundry?
It's not laundry.
Nope. Try again.
I would have sworn that was it because I forbade my husband from doing it. Because everything got shrunk or died.
I know. It's so funny. That's too funny. Yeah. Nope. Try again.
Because it probably was It was probably 70%. Can't do that. It's probably a much higher number. Okay, I'll try again.
All right, bye-bye.
Cooking.
Cooking! That is correct.
Wow, no
It is
kidding.
cooking.
Yes, yes.
18%. Almost 20. You're not allowed. Stay out of the kitchen. Stay away from
What's
the
so
stove.
hard about that?
I don't even know how extensive is this. I mean, the like the Easy Mac. You're not allowed to have a microwave burrito. What's going on?
I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, how bad can it?
No, I can tell you exactly why. If you two are perplexed, let me tell you why. Because, A, you're going to ruin my cookware.
Oh.
B, you're going to use a silver metal thing on my nonstick pans.
Oh, yeah.
C, you're gonna forget about it on the stove and you're going to burn the house down.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Stop.
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, yep, I've done that. Yep, I've done that. Yep, I've done that.
Me too.
All right. You hang on just for 1 sec, okay? I could go on. After you're done, you're going to leave a mess. And if you don't leave a mess, you're going to stack the dishes in the dishwasher improperly so that nothing gets washed properly.
Well, they have to soak.
Oh.
You got to put them in there to soak.
That is the worst. That is the worst. That is the worst. If you have dishes in the sink.
You put them in last Thursday. Oh, yeah, they got to soak. They got to get right in there.
Yeah, exactly.
How else am I supposed to scramble eggs, but with a fork on the pan? That's the best.
Oh my God! I'm telling you, obviously we love who we live with, right? I love who I live with. I'm not going to name any names, but you know who I live with. They will leave a pan in the sink forever. Forever. I've tried it before until I had like little flies, like flying around. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to do these pans. They do dishes. Like occasionally they'll, empty the dishwasher and put stuff in. They're very good about that because they know that it kind of ticks me off. So they do that. But the pans, they just won't do.
Okay.
They will not do them. They don't care how mad I get. They don't care if I start throwing the stuff out. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's good to soak them. I mean, for the guys out there that do the soak thing.
The soak thing.
It's got to be no more than like 4 hours.
There's bacteria that forms.
Yeah, you might be able to do an overnight on a pinch, but you better get that clean.
Clean that lasagna pan.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no one. There's a less than 1 day rule with the soaking.
Can I tell you something though about cooking lately? I have not yet gotten out of my takeout thing.
Okay.
Last night on the way home, I got salads and some
it's
some
easy
chicken.
It's easy to fall into.
It really
is. Take out.
Yeah. I gotta get out of it though because it's not pocketbook friendly. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anyway,
I made pork chops and rice and string beans.
Did you ruin anything?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm sure I scratched up my pans real bad.
Just right now, you said out loud about Carly Simon, You're So Vain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mick Jagger. It sounds almost like a Rolling Stones song done towards the end of that because he's singing backup, and he's almost like he's singing lead vocal. It's like a duet.
I had either forgotten or never knew that.
Oh.
I was like, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that is Mick Jagger. Look at that. Anyway, 7:40, it's a Shark Morning Show.
Also, he was one of the ones that was supposed to be, it's a mystery as to who that song is about.
Oh, yeah.
Was he Warren Beatty or Mick Jagger or maybe even Chevy Chase, they said.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, well, whatever. It's a song. We like it. We play it. So listen, I cannot believe it. It's taken me until June 15th, Tuesday, to tell you what happened to David over the weekend or late last week. I just can't believe it took me this long to tell you, Train.
I can't wait.
You're going to love this story. David was at the Market Basket in Lee.
Okay.
And he was getting some groceries and he was returning his cart.
All right.
So he just said hello to a nice woman, because David's a friendly sort of guy. And he said hello to an older lady there. So she said, hey, I don't think I've seen you here before. I want to tell you about local honey. I'm 86 years old and I eat local honey on my peanut butter toast every day. My doctor suggested it. Over the past 10 years, I've never gotten sick. My family gets sick. I never get sick.
All right.
So eat local honey on your peanut butter toast.
Okay. All right.
So I was like, oh, my goodness, that is amazing.
Yeah. Hey, 86, and she's that spry? Absolutely.
Yeah,
all right.
So we were traveling around this weekend, so we passed David, my David, he's such a sweetheart. We passed a local honey stand. I think we were in Lee.
Okay.
Somewhere driving around, tooling around.
I almost wonder if that's where she gets hers. Yeah.
It could be. It could be because she was at the market basket right there. But anyway, so he goes, we have to stop. We have to stop and get this local honey. It's like a moment. You know, the universe is telling me that I have to eat local honey every day. So ever since then...
That's
so
awesome.
Funny. He's got his little, area of the kitchen table. He's got his, stuff there. He's got his allergy medication and all that. And he's got his little local honey.
There we go. All right. That's the only food stuff on earth that never spoils. Honey never spoils.
Yep.
Also, I think what the drones feed the queen, whatever that is, the queen lives like 100 times longer than the drones do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I used to sell cosmetics way back in the 80s before I just didn't like touching people's faces anymore. It was called Jafra. It was like one of those makeup things that we would go into people's houses. And they had a product that was made with royal jelly.
Okay,
a moisturizer. It was fantastic. It was
awesome.
So great.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought you would be excited to know that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great. 86 years old. She feels terrific.
Yes.
And she's got it on her peanut butter toast. That's a great prescription.
Every day.
Yeah.
And she got into the driver's seat and drove away.
Oh, sharp. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Right. We got Naked Eyes coming up next on The Shark. Hey, it's The Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train, 7:56. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. Well, no, I meant tomorrow. When I said today, I meant tomorrow.
You're so close, Sarah. We're getting so there.
Close.
The thing is, the stretch of weather that we will have starting tomorrow is so beautiful that you just want to get right past today.
You're right about that, Train. You're right about that. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday looks to be incredible days. So welcome to San Diego. Anyway, what you got going on today, Train?
I kind of had a fun question just popped in my brain. Did your grandparents ever speak a different language, like a code, to keep you from hearing the good stuff?
Yeah.
And sure enough, we get quite a few responses right there on Facebook. Pete says, oh, yeah, they spoke French instead. D says French. But we got a couple of Italians. Judith says Italian. They immigrated right here from Italy. And Carol says my grandparents spoke Italian, so I never stood anything that they said.
Oh.
But yeah, that was always the deal with my Meme and Pepe. If, something was needed to be discussed that we probably were better off not hearing.
Oh, they spoke in French?
Straight to the Quebecois. Oh, yeah. I go, wow. I don't know.
The problem with me is I grew up in Nashua in the French Canadian section, right?
Uh-huh.
And my best friend was Lucy Tardif. Lucie Tardzi, and her parents, Victor and Giselle, right? So I can't repeat the words that they taught me.
Oh.
Because they taught me all the bad words.
Okay.
So they're very blasphemous, man. The French go right for the religion.
Yes.
Don't they?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of,
Yes, there's a lot. We can't even refer to them.
I know.
Because we're afraid that a lightning bolt is going to come down and, crack us on the head.
Yeah. Even when they're being nice, they say, Jésus plaît, which is, that's borderline blasphemous right there.
It is? Yeah. What does it mean?
Like Jesus Christ.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, yes.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you're right. They're right on it. You wouldn't think that it's all... biblical, but it is.
Oh, it's all biblical.
Yeah.
It is all. They just, wow. It's really.
There's something about cavalry. That's not bad, right?
No, it's bad.
Oh, that's bad?
Yeah,
okay.
it's bad.
This is something that I never thought I'd be saying again.
What?
Feels nice to say it.
What?
Eric Clapton announces 2021 American tour dates.
Oh, yeah. Woo! What a show that's going to be.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Paul Carrick, Doyle Bramhall II. Got Steve Gadd on drums.
I don't know who he is.
Oh, he's awesome.
Steve Gadd?
Yeah, he's Paul Simon's guy.
Oh, no kidding. Well, we saw Eric Clapton with Doyle Bramhall II. Just an amazing, amazing show. Incredible. I can't believe it.
Very ambitious tour, starting September 13th down in Texas, ending just 2 weeks later in Hollywood, Florida. So I'm hoping that it just keeps on keeping on and makes it up this way.
I sure hope so. Yeah. All the dates are in September. So if you're thinking about taking a road trip, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
There's one in Nashville, and David and I have always wanted to go to Nashville. So I'm going to see if maybe it's a Tuesday. Maybe if we can get away. I'm not sure about that, though. But, yeah, exciting.
Yeah.
Woo!
You go from, arguably one of the best guitar players ever, of course, to somebody who's at the other end of the spectrum. I figured, since we're talking about Florida, might as well keep the Florida going with a Joe Exotic headline.
Oh.
Yes, the star of Tiger King, apparently launching his own cannabis line right out of jail.
Of course he is.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Look for that one. I don't know. I guess it's like a pathway for him to create a business and ultimately get released. So there we go. A little Tiger King and Eric Clapton. You ever think to see those two together on a train track? Celebrities.
I know. Hey, what's your favorite Eric Clapton tune?
Just off the top of my head.
Yep.
What is that long one? Oh, I love
Layla?
That. No, awful. I can't think of it. Oh, that's the something. It's not the
White Room?
Yeah,
that's Cream.
Yeah. I don't know. I go Lay Down Sally's pretty good.
That's a good one. All right, that one coming up next on the Shark. Or you want new school?
We'll groove with the old school.
Groove with the old school. I don't have that one.
And now it's time for the game that's sweeping the nation. Who are you? The famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is a fun one. Of course, we've got the theme that I've been going with is One Tune June. These are huge stars that had one pop hit on the American charts. And this guy's English. He's 75 years of age, plays the most evil characters that everybody loves. I mean, the characters that he plays, terribly evil, yet we love him. He's been an evil clown. He's been an evil guy in a castle named Frankenfurter. He's been, let's see, what else has he been for evil? He was actually the devil in an old Tom Cruise movie. Full-on horns, the whole 9 yards. Now, his most well-known album, he has 3 albums. Most well-known album has 1 hit from it that cracked the top at 100. I think this is one of the best songs of all time. He's so talented. And, I guess... I can also.
Were you expecting me to
I thought you'd have it by now. Oh. I know you love him, and
it's not Sting.
No,
because he's been in a few movies, but he plays evil characters.
Yeah,
he plays an evil clown. This guy.
Yeah, he played Pennywise.
Oh, Tim Curry.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I do The Rock. You believe I do
The Rock?
I do The Rock's only a top 89 hit. I mean, come on, that's like one of the best songs ever.
Oh, I know. I do love it. Mm-hmm. I do love that too. Yeah.
Fearless was the name of that album. He did 3 albums. For some reason, just doesn't catch fire, but they're just terrific.
I don't know.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know what it is. I mean, I really like that album too. I remember when it came out back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. Paradise Garage was on that. It was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just doesn't resonate with the American fan base.
I guess not. But good one. That's a good one, Train. I like that one. All right. It's this girl's birthday today. This woman's birthday, I should say. She was born in New York City. She is an actress, definitely an actress, but she plays on a comedy. From 1998 until 2007, she played on a sitcom called King of Queens.
Oh, Leah Remini?
Leah Remini, ladies and gentlemen.
Leah.
Yep. There you go. Happy birthday to her. She also is making waves in the Scientology community.
Yeah.
She's fighting against that big machine that is Scientology.
Exactly. I'm going to see her in a Tom Cruise movie anytime soon.
Amen to that. Hey, happy birthday, Leah. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you, too. We've got Rick Springfield on the way next on the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. It's 8:40.
Yeah, my favorite part of the day, Sarah, It was kind of fun, talking about our grandparents and the native languages, of course, that they spoke to keep us from hearing all the good stuff. Well, I got quite a reaction at there at Facebook.com/Shark Morning Show. Chip right in. Well, a lot of French, obviously. I was thinking all French, but a lot of Italian, and we just had a Yiddish. We get chimed in with a Yiddish.
Oh, yeah. Be careful with that.
Yeah.
We can't really repeat these words because, honestly, we don't know what they mean.
Sure enough, Hillary said, were my grandparents surprised when I picked up all the swear words?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of this is you're picking up swear words from the old country.
The old country.
Yeah.
I like that, too.
Yeah.
I remember, learning French. I couldn't ever speak it, but I did know what they were saying.
Oh.
Because we had a lot of, not only was my best friend French-Canadian, her parents were, and we had a lot of customers at the store that were French-Canadian. We had Louise come in all the time, and she was very French, and her sister Corinne, and, there were a couple of old ladies that lived down the road. But, they used to speak French all the time. Yeah. That's how we learned it.
Little stuff like close the door, and toodaloo, of course.
Toodaloo?
Yeah, I will see you later.
Toodaloo?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but isn't that English, Toodaloo?
No.
It's not?
Toodaloo. Yeah, that's his French roots.
It's French.
Yeah.
Shows you what I know. Hey, listen, the Workday Kickoff is coming up next. It's 3 hours of continuous classic hits, and it's all commercial free, and Prince kicks that off next on The Shark.
The Shark wants you to hit the road this